Hello guys, Ganesh here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we have covered every single feature from CATIA software. So now I want to move forward with the Solidworks application also. So I want to cover entire features from Solidworks. So I have a particular work on this 2021 version. So that's why I have installed the 2021 version. And I hope there is no significant difference between 2021 and 2025 also. And of course, if there is any significant changes or features of there, I will explain those also. So but for learning, 2021 version is enough. Both 2021 and 2025 are offers and seems like similar softwares. So getting started with 2021 is enough to learn SolidWorks. Okay, so let's start our discussion. So coming to first topic, see, this is my SolidWorks interface. So whenever you can see there's an icon of SolidWorks 2021 is appearing in my desktop. So if it is not appearing here, you can click on this start and you can search for SolidWorks. Okay, so from here you can open it. Right now I'm already opened it. I'm not opening it. So after opening, you may not seen this interface. You can see an interface like this. Okay, so these are you can see these three are like workbenches. So we already talked about workbenches in CATIA software. So but by CATIA everything will be distinguished, but in SolidWorks what will happen? So part design, whatever it is whether it is a surface design, sheet metal design or weldments, all things are falls in part category only, and you can only do assembly, not assembly workbench only, and drafting. So these are the three main workbenches in the SolidWorks only, right? So now our discussion, I will first start with the part design workbench, and then we will cover the sheet metal, part design and surface design. Okay, surface design we won't talk about in SolidWorks. So sheet metal, weldments and part design, these three things we will cover from the SolidWorks workbench. And assembly, so after completion the three topics from the part design, we will cover this assembly also, and after that we will cover every single feature from the drafting. So because most of the companies will use SolidWorks both for part design and drafting purpose also. So this is very important to learn about drafting in SolidWorks also. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start it. So if you want to make a part or assembly or the drawing, you need to click on this and click on OK, or else you can directly double click on this part. You can get into this part design workbench. Now in my case, I'm double clicking on the part. So what will happen? SolidWorks will takes me into a part design workbench. So as I said, so part design is a huge category which will covers sheet metal. You can see sheet metal, surface design, weldments design, and some other categories, some other tabs are there, right? So mostly we will cover this features work tab, which is nothing but a 3D design, modeling or surface. So I won't cover this one, but if there is a requirement or a request, so I will cover these two also. Our focus will be part design and sheet metal design and weldments. So these three workbenches we will cover one by one. And for the first time, see, so if you are not seeing the sheet metal or weldments or structural system, all these things, so what you have to do is right click. Here you can see the tab, and here you have to tick the features that you want and untick the features that you don't want. So for example, here you can see I don't want this structural system, so untick this, it will disappear from this ribbon, right? So this is how you can manage the tabs. So let's talk about, so you can see this is called specification tree. You can see this is a specification tree. What are the things that you have doing in the 3D space that will appear here in a chronological order. So as you know already, so part design is nothing but the drawing a 2D sketch on a plane and giving it a 3D features. So what are the things that you are looking here? So all these are 3D features. In order to use them, you need a 2D sketch, right? So for making the 2D sketch, what you have to do, you have to get into the sketch workbench. So after clicking on the sketch, you can see the tools are there for drawing, and there are operations are there for doing the operations on the sketch. But the thing is, where you can sketch. So there is no displaying any planes. So where you will sketch? So this is a question. So here you can see the 3 planes are there. So after clicking on the plane, you can see the sketch symbol is appearing. So you can click on this sketch symbol and you will get into the sketch workbench, or else click on the sketch option and select the plane directly from the graphic area. See, in my case I'm choosing the top plane. So after clicking on the top plane, it will fit the screen to the normal. Okay, so for example, if I want to make a one cube is nothing but giving a 3D model to a square, right? So let's make a one square. So this is a square center point rectangle that I have to and specify the center point and drag the mouse and place it at another point. In this way you can make a one rectangle. So for example, if I want a square, means these 2 sides will be equal, and here you can see the dimensions option, and I am giving the dimension as 100. Right, now for making it a square, you can have the 2 options. You can either give the dimension for this side also, or else you can make these 2 equal. So how can you do that? So given the dimension is a common thing that we can do, but given the relation between these 2 is okay. So select this and press and hold the control button, select this line also. Here you can see the make equal option, or else you can see the relations equal. See, now what will happen, you observe one thing. So here you can see after given the dimensions, it will turn into black, but before it is appearing in blue color. So let's talk about blue sketch and black sketch. So black sketch means fully constrained. So blue sketch means it is not fully constrained. So what is the meaning of constraint? So when the black sketch, when I try to drag it, see, it is not moving, right? But when I try to drag the blue lines, it is moving. So these are the main difference between black sketch and blue sketch. So black sketch means you are defined the fully constrained sketch, but in a blue sketch it is not constrained. So it means the sketch can be changed at any time. So my suggestion is, whenever you are drawing a sketch, so make sure that is appearing completely in black color, right? So this is the difference between black color and white color sketch. So talking about technically the constrained and unconstrained sketch. So now after giving the relation, it is turned into black sketch, right? You can see. So this is how you can make a black sketch. So if I don't want to display, so in your case, if these green color symbols, what they are telling, so equal to symbol, so these are the relation that is saying these 2 are equal to each other, and this green symbol is vertical line is saying, so this line is vertical, and this horizontal relation is saying this line is horizontal. These are called geometrical constraints, and the 100 symbol is saying this line is a length of 100. So this is called dimensional constraint. So if you don't want to see this geometrical constraints or the dimension, you can control every single aspect from the hide or show items toolbar. So down click the arrow, you can see. If you don't want the dimensions to be appear, so you can turn off them. See, okay. If you don't want to display these geometrical relations, you can turn them also. Okay, see, these are not appearing, so whenever you turn them off back, they will display. So in this way, there are a number of features are there for displaying and not displaying the options, so you can use according to your wish. So coming back to our discussion, we will make a one cube. So I have drawn a sketch which is fully defined, fully constrained, and after that, for giving the 3D feature, you need to get out of the sketching workbench, right? So if you can drag in this 3D workbench also, press and hold the mid mouse button, so and drag it, so you can revolve, right? So I told you, for giving the 3D feature, you need to get out of this sketch workbench. So click on the exit workbench option. Now you can see 3D features are not displaying. So what will happen, it won't take you to the 3D features workbench automatically. You need to click on this feature. So from the feature itself, you can see the extrude base or boss, which is nothing but extrusion. So click on this, and here you can see I can give 100. For making it cube, I need to give 100, right? So this is how you can make a 3D model. So this is a very first video. I just want to end this video up to this only. So from the upcoming videos, we will cover the exercises, and while doing the exercises, we will learn every single feature. So thanks for watching, guys. If you are liking our content, please do subscribe to our channel.